Well, good morning, everyone. And by good morning, I mean good, very early morning. It is just a little before 7. I am going to have to get out the brush to brush off all the dew. Because I need to go listen to backup. It's 25 minutes about until I have to go to the train. So as I mentioned yesterday, Tom is coming today downtown to 35, which I have rented out from 8 a.m. to noon. So he is probably either on his way down or about to leave and head down there so that he can meet me. And we can do this in rock and roll and get the voiceover recorded, and then I have one line that I'll probably just record myself. Be a little bit of my director stand-in the main cut. And then I'll have a lot more of a role in the real thing. Okay, no idea what's happening down there, but we're gonna have to go the other way. He's going out this way. And yeah, I don't have time for this shit because we have to get going. The train I would like to take is the 7:18 train in, which, as you can imagine, is in T-minus that amount of minutes. It's 6:55. Do the math yourself. I'm fucking tired as shit. I didn't sleep well last night. It's oh god, it's been a couple of weeks. I mean, I don't know if I fell asleep before. You've got to be fucking joking, right? Okay, well, we're gonna have to just fast pedal in. It's not the biggest deal if I'm taking the 724 in the world, but I really should not be on that 735 if I can avoid it at all. We're gonna have to go the backwards way. Wow, I don't know what the fuck is happening out there at all. Anyway, as I was mentioning, 7:18 train. That train, if I can get on it, is actually a very nice train because it runs express from Scarsdale, which is just one stop down, all the way down to 30th. But it's also, because of that, very, very, very crowded. Whereas the 24 is actually a rear-end express that first stops at Eddington, which is one station up, and it's a very small station that nobody cares about. And then it actually just runs local. So that train will have more space, but it will also take a lot more time to get down there. And if I call the 7:18 the 7:16 by accident, I apologize, but it is the 7:18. There is no 7:16 anymore. It used to be 7:16. They moved it up to 7:18. So if you ever hear me call it that, that's why, because it was the 7:16 for literally years until 2 schedules ago or something like that. All right, anyway, I'm gonna go and head the fuck off. This vlog is making no sense, and I'm tired as fuck. See you downtown with Tom. Well, we just finished up the Robert Cobb voiceover session.
This movie is going to rock your fucking world. Period.
In some way, shape, or form.
In every way, shape, or form. It's going to be amazing. Well, actually, that depends on your definition of amazing, but...
What is your definition of amazing?
Our humor is immature and vile at best, to say the least. It's fucking shit, but I'd expect nothing less from me or Mr. Mazahowski here, so I'd call that a victory.
So, you ready for your presentation?
Oh yeah. So fucking ready. He doesn't like to rehearse his camera movements beforehand because he thinks it takes the vitality out of the movement. So he likes to have his cameramen just kind of go with the flow and just go with it. So he really likes to do sort of a documentary style of filmmaking where it's all handheld. Nock.
Hi. Alright, so I wrote this like 2 weeks ago and haven't looked at it since. Okay. So here we go.
It'll be new for all of us.
Hey, there we go. Now this title slide would have been funnier back in like January, but I think the subtitle still applies.
React.
Excuse you.
It's important? Okay. So what we're going to be doing today...
I missed the reference.
Oh, it's a YouTube thing.
What?
It's a YouTube thing. This couple of YouTubers tried to...
Fine Bros.
Yeah, the Fine Bros tried to copyright or trademark the phrase react. And people were like, no, don't do that.
Okay.
They lost a ton of subscribers, and that's why the trademark symbol was there, and their brothers, and it was funny in like January, but so I script the joke in the title slide. Done. All right, I tried to turn 5 seconds of content into 5 minutes. Well, we're working on that one. Babble on incoherently when we're going on that. Forget everything that happened in the film. Done that. 1 hour of sleep, and then delete this PowerPoint and forget that everything ever happened. All right. So I prepared the Wikipedia page.
Nock is so meta.
It's a Wikipedia page.
All right, I'm just kidding. I'm not that unprepared.
Wait. They were the guys who did Kamiko the Treasure Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, I love that
This is
movie. I
amazing.
saw it at the Philly Film Fest.
You literally screenshotted the Wikipedia page.
Because this will be a great presentation. Citation
I
needed.
love this.
Anyway, I'm not that unprepared. So the brothers themselves. So. Oh wait, I didn't change my snap thing. But keyboard shortcut. HDMI. Done. I'm prepared for this.
We can tell.
I did. You didn't believe me. You can ask me those. I'm like, it's just the hardware for everything. Weird.
Maybe play was useless, but I didn't choose it.
I didn't.
Bethany, we should air your narrative in here just so we're in the same room where we shot some of it.
That makes sense. I can. How you doing today?
Yo, am I getting credit in your narrative for room person?
Yeah, sure.
Room producer?
A room
I produced this
producer.
room.
We're trying to book a hotel.
Book a hotel.
So that we can have a place to stay in Columbus, Ohio.
Like 5 minutes long, right? At most. Like the whole thing is 5 minutes long.
The whole thing is 5 minutes long. But the thing is, there is going to be improv in it.
So your best take would most likely be 5 minutes. So I would give you about 25 to 30 minutes. So you
Okay.
can do it a couple times, especially since it's improv. You just want to have a couple times.
All right.
All right, now that I actually have the patience to set this up again, let's try this out for a change. Because why not? Because we did it, what was it, yesterday? I think it was just yesterday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Did we? No idea. Completely forget if that was yesterday or Monday. Today is not Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Good Lord. Okay. Oh man, can you tell what kind of a day it's been? It doesn't help that I didn't have a lot of sleep to start with. Yeah. That aside, so the first thing that I vlogged today, I think downtown, was Bethany and I had to give presentations. So, that was kind of a nice first start, I guess. That was kind of the first thing that happened today, is that we gave presentations. Oh no, wait a minute, I completely erased the Tom thing from my mind, because that feels like it was yesterday. Yeah. Tom came downtown and we recorded voiceovers. That completely feels like it was yesterday, but that was indeed today. Losing my fucking mind. The more longer we go on. That happened. So finished editing that, bounced that out. It was very quick actually. Did not take very long at all. I had Tom back at the L by about, let me actually close these windows so you can actually, fucking hear me. I had Tom back for the L, like by 9 o'clock even, and then we got it in the room at 8. So yeah, it did not take very long at all. It was like, I think like 3 takes each for each of those lines, and I wound up using 2 of my takes for the voiceover. for my radio voiceover. So yeah, but yeah, because we're moving along here. So and then we had the presentations after that. After I put out another cut with that on. So I did that kind of in the meantime while I was waiting for class to start. Directing class, I had my presentation. So as you can, if you watch Red Supre, you probably know that a lot of the jokes in there were Red Supre-esque, if not straight off Red Supre things. So that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Didn't really have any fucks to give it all, and still don't, to be completely honest. After that was narrative class. We were in a different room for narrative class today. I am not sure why, but we aired the my fine cut and a lot of other people's raw for their fine cuts, depending on where the state of their cut was, and so I got a lot of feedback, including enough to actually go to picture lock. So like I aired mine first. I completely took that the fuck over and aired it first, the computer that is. So I aired it first, and then then on the downtime a little bit while other people were getting set up, I was actually remote desktop into my computer. Yeah, if I'm over here, you can see the hand movements that I'm gesturing. Maybe you saw the ones from earlier. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, we were. So while they were setting up, I was remote desktop into editing. If I'm down here, you can't see it. I legitimately have to raise my arm though. So remote desktop into editing. Got the whole thing out, and then, well, not the whole thing out. I showed Allison a little bit of a proxy. I just bounced out the final scene at a very low bit rate at like 720p just to kind of show the cuts that we made. She's like, yeah, I really think this works now. So we're locked. It's done for regular editing, at least, until we do audio post. Because that's also my audio post final. My audio post final is due next Wednesday. I need to move the fuck along on that. But that's gone pretty well. And then after that, well, first off, Tanya helped me by pushing the button to actually export my picture lock. My picture lock is up on Vimeo now. There's no point in giving you the link, because by the time you see this vlog, that thing is going to be fucking done. And we will have moved on. So that's done. And by the time you see that, the main cut of Robert Kopp is going to be long up, and I might be working on the director's cut by then. Who knows? That is moving along. After that, we had a meeting with Liz. Liz gave me a shopping list, which is in my wallet right now, because I have to go help her buy things for her narrative, like food stuffs. So we're going to be doing that shortly. Because, alright, do I want to get into tomorrow? Yeah, we'll get into tomorrow. Why not? So, tomorrow is Thursday. I have to go film my directing final with Allison, which is different from my narrative final. With Laura and Brian, that thing I've been working on a few times with like rehearsals and things. So yeah, I have to go film that so that I can actually turn that in, because that is going to be due for next class. That is next Wednesday as well. So there's a lot of fucking shit due next Wednesday. If I can make it past next Wednesday alive, I am clear. I am perfectly fucking clear. But making it to next Wednesday alive and with projects intact is going to be a big challenge, especially with Liz's shoot this weekend. So past that, as I mentioned, Liz is shooting this weekend. Buying stuff for her tonight. Tomorrow, I have to be cleaning the house a lot. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to work tomorrow because I have to clean the house a lot. 2:54, I have to be on the train into town because we've got to go film that directing final. Hopefully be out of there by 7. Celeste needs to call me at some point, the internship coordinator, at some point tomorrow, so I can actually start working on more details about my internship. Yeah, so things are fucking busy tomorrow. Friday, I have my regular 9 a.m. class because I can't miss any more classes now. And then I think Bethany is going home for the weekend. After that, I think I'm going to be teaching Louis Tonga the mixer on Shondel's narrative, or not really teaching him, but really refreshing him on the Nomad. So he's going to be trying to learn that. So that'll be Friday, and then we're going to be some people are going to be coming back with me on Friday to what do you call it? To do some setups and things. So Friday should be okay there. It's just going to also be busy because they're going to be setting up. Saturday is a shoot, probably at my house for most of the day. It's for Liz's narrative. Sunday we should be outside, but it should only be a half day, so I should actually be able to get home and get some stuff done. Next Monday I actually have off, which is going to be pretty much my day to mix this final for Robert Cobb, and that's pretty much the only thing I'm aiming to get done that day. If I get vlogs done that day, better for me, but I'm making no promises. Tuesday, film history class. I believe the final one, week 10. So that will be done Wednesday. I have to go in an hour early. We're going to screen the audio post finals, which are my narrative. Going to screen the directing finals, and then we're going to screen my narrative again for narrative class. Because, we were also supposed to have narratives completely finished for narrative class itself by next Wednesday as well. But apparently they're trying to get everyone together with their finished narratives to go screen them at some later date. So it's just really going to be a cut. Another cut is due essentially, but because I'm already picture locked now and I need to have my audio post done, there's not really going to be much work I can do after that date unless I break my lock and decide to do that, unless I decide to like go full out and do the director's cut for that, which I will not be doing because I do not fucking have time for that with the vlogs literally I believe 3 days away from approaching 1 month behind. Do not fucking have time for that. I would love to have the vlogs caught up by the time I leave for LA, because as that the thing that comes down to the bottom of the corner at the beginning of the vlogs is telling you, yeah, it's a teen number of days now, I'm sure. Soon. So, but if I make it through next Wednesday, we're in the home clear, because I have next Thursday off. Next Friday, I think, is my last Co-op 101 class. And then the Monday after that, I come in for a Hollywoodland final, because that's technically week 10, and I think that is literally the end. And from there, because I think that's the 6th, I have 5 days to myself, or 4 days to myself, the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th before I leave. So I would really like to use those days to get the vlog as caught up as possible before I leave, because there's no way I'm going to be able to update the vlog on the road trips. I mean, I can probably cut them on the laptop, but I will not have any way to upload them, because they're just, most vlogs are multi-gigabyte files, and I do not want to cut down the vlogs on the road trip for the sake of file size, or like condense them or anything. I want them to be as acceptable as possible. That's the next week and a half in a nutshell. That's the plan until whatever that countdown timer is in the bottom takes down to 0. My life in a nutshell right there. Yeah, I usually don't like to cover shit that far in advance, because then I just wind up covering it again the next day. But there's your look ahead, essentially. So I guess maybe at the very least I'll try to get this vlog out before I leave, just so you can know what the fuck happened. That's my life. So we're doing good. Maybe I can get some vlogs done. I would still like to try to do the 2-a-day thing. I cannot make promises at all with this, because schoolwork really does have to take precedence. And I mean, I'm doing good with the vlogs so far. I mean, better than last year. So I guess that should say something. But I know I can't promise anything, so who knows when you're seeing this. Hopefully you're only seeing this like 2 weeks from now, but if you're seeing it like a month from now, I'm sorry, but I'm doing my best. I have to keep alive, and keeping alive right now apparently means getting sleep, because I am very sleep deprived, as this vlog will likely have you knowing. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this here. As you can see, I've gone the long way home, and just to fucking rant, I guess. And I guess I'm finally done, so I will cut this here.